Hi guys, it's Kimberly Barton with Muger Real Estate here in Lawrence, Kansas. And I wanted to take a couple of minutes and talk to you about a question that was raised to me by a potential client. She called me and asked, I know we've been talking and I know we're going to be listing our house soon. And I really want to know what's the difference between me just doing it for sale by owner or listing with a realtor. And I thought, well, of course you would want to list it with a realtor. Why wouldn't you? But in my mind, that's how things work for me. And I'm like, well, that's what I do for a living. I know the ins and outs and I know what it could mean if you don't have a realtor backing you. And I thought, wait a second, instead of just wondering why the heck I'm being asked this, think of it from the seller standpoint. And the seller standpoint is, why am I giving up all this money to you when I can put a for sale by owner sign in my yard and still sell my house and save the commission? And that's the way I had to come at it, is from the seller standpoint. And I think what the seller doesn't understand in most instances is that an agent is bringing to the table more than just putting their sign in the yard and then showing up on closing day for money. There's a lot that goes into selling your home. You need to know, let's say 5 things. My top 5 things would be, you need to know who's coming in your house with a third party bringing them in. Meaning you're not face to face with these people. They're not scoping out things and knowing who you are and where you live. That would be a big number 1 for me, is I don't want someone to know where I live, what I have in my house, and that is a big plus for having an agent bringing someone through the home. You're out of mind, out of sight, they don't know who you are. Number 2, you don't want to be vetting these people financially. You want to make sure that they have an agent either representing them or at least has done the back work to find out if they can buy a house or not. If you let someone in your home and they don't have the ability to buy it, I mean, why would we go there? There's no point. Number 3, something fun to talk about, is the inspections. When this buyer makes an offer in your house and they want to move forward with the process, you come to an agreement on terms, they're going to do inspections. You as the homeowner are in love with your house. It's an emotional thing for you, and you don't want to fix anything because you're like, I've lived here for 20 years. None of this has ever mattered to me. The house isn't falling down. I'm not fixing anything. Well, as a buyer, they have a little different mindset on that. So you do need a third party in there to help tell the buyer what really is a problem, what is a major issue, and what is just that simple maintenance of a home. Then that agent can help the seller understand what really is a big deal and what isn't. Where am I? Is that 4? And then I would say the other part, this is a part of my job that you've got to be on your A game with this, is appraisal. And right now, there are so many people making offers on homes in a multiple offer situation that, let's say you're listed at $200,000, the buyer is probably going to make a $210,000 offer because they want to win. So they get the bid, everybody's happy, the inspections go through, everyone's happy with that, and then now the appraiser comes in and says the home isn't worth $210,000. It was priced at $200,000 for a reason. So as a seller, do you know what to do in that situation? Because most people don't. It took me as an agent years to get the process down of how do I battle with an appraiser when there is a gap in the appraised value. Believe me, it's not fun. It's definitely a lot of research and it's intense, but as an agent, that's one of the things we do. So, okay, I'm not gonna go on and on and on. We're already at 4 minutes here, but I wanted to give you just an idea of the difference between a for sale by owner and listing with a realtor. The last thing I'll throw in here, which is my favorite part for both you and me, is that research, my particular personal research shows that when a seller lists with an agent, their profit is anywhere from 12 to 17% higher than if they don't use an agent. And I don't know what your commission is where you're at, and I'm not going to talk about specific numbers of commission, but I'm pretty sure it's far less than 12% that you're being charged. It's more than likely under the 10% you're being charged. Sometimes you can even cut that in half. But I'm telling you that if you list with a realtor, not only are you not dealing with the hassle of everything, but you're making 12 to 17% more on your sale. So anyway, there's my little tidbit for today. I hope this was helpful. If you have questions, please reach out to me. I'm Kimberly Barton with McGrew Real Estate, and I would love it if you would hit subscribe so you can be notified of any time I have a video coming up. Have a great week.